in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year.
To say he's got a good career ahead of him.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Flowers in at the point. And looking at the Nets. Down in the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Then it's Williams. Then there's Cam Thomas. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Outside, James. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Thomas. They get the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, James. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Thomas, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to LeBron. Puts it up from 12. Flowers. Thomas covering. And here's Leonard from 3. Cans it from downtown.
And Leonard knows that corner 3 is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Timeout.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Brooklyn, this hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Williams. Takes the three. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Williams. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
James with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Claxton. Claxton, a screen on Bogdanovich. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Flowers the pass to Leonard. Bogdanovich wide open. Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Flowers. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Johnson. Leonard against Williams. And here is Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to LeBron. For 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. And so Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Wilson, he's checked in for Williams. Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Oh. Here's Powell, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now, here's Sharp. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The shot by Wilson, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Flowers. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 14. Now here is Martin. Still yet to score. Williams outside. And the 3 ball is good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Powell. Here's Flowers. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's 5th rebound in this one. Here's Williams.
Oh, wow. Yes! And Kevin, even though they're down, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Powell. 9 points in the game so far.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Sharp. Last game he had 10 points. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Miller. 5 on the clock. Yep, it goes. Down now to just 8 on the basket from Williams.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are...
Williams, Flowers, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Both teams will make substitutions. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And here is Thomas. Kawhi Leonard getting his three to go. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And so here are the Clippers. After the basket by Brooklyn. Leonard against Claxton. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thomas up top. 13 points in the game. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
He misses the free throw.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 12. Leonard with the ball. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jones for the three. Johnson with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Flowers the pass to Jones. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. He's got 16.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Powell. That one a little long. LA has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Driving to the basket.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. And then for Los Angeles, Eubanks comes in for Ivica Zubac. And James subbed in for Derek Jones. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. It's Williams, high post. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Williams against James. And they double up LeBron. Leonard on the wing, covered by Johnson. James, a screen on Johnson. Here's Leonard. That one, no good. Good D by Williams. To the inside, and then Johnson with the dunk.
It really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Here's Flowers. Rebounded by the Nets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Inside, here's Flowers, and it's in there. He's got 18.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Thomas. Williams against LeBron. Johnson for three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Los Angeles leading by 11. Leonard. Thomas grabs the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Claxton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
1:30 left to play here in the half. From beyond the arc, Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Johnson. Last game he had 13. And he drops it in from the low post.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now Powell. Last game we saw him score 14. To the middle. Taken away by Williams. Outside Thomas. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And here is LeBron. He's coming off a 28-point game against Toronto. From outside the arc, James cooking from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Taking a look at the Clippers, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Checking out the group for Tehran. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Then there's Bogdanovic. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Flowers in at the point. Nice shot by James.
When we watch James still play.
Now Thomas, covered by LeBron. Thomas, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Leonard, the pass to Flowers. Outside, James. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. No.
Oh, my goodness. Man. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Yep, it counts. He's got 23.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first three shots.
Nets trailed by 19. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Now, here's Johnson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. From deep, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Thomas grabs the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Nets passing it around.
Once you tell me to do it, this is great. Hobbies.
Pass to Claxton.
Thanks. It's a lot.
Here's Williams. James defending. That's good from Williams on the assist by Claxton. Williams has got 13 points.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Fifth best, the Nets.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
I know a lot of players, they were supposed to be defensive teams. Hey, listen, man, they got paid enough for the game. All right. I ain't even play that nigga enough. You played him enough. I played 17, 16, 17. I fucking played Ty Lawson 16, 17. Fucking, Lou Williams. More than that. You know what? 3 games of fucking graduation. That's crazy, BJ. I would never concede. There's no defender out there that can say.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lets the 3 fly. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Let's take a look at the numbers for Derek Jones.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And looking now at some numbers for LeBron James. Unbelievable play for him over the last.
That's why he came with a show. Y'all were fucking the first time. You know what you mean? He's going for a star. Yo, it's your fault. He said show my ass too. Yeah, I know. No, he said I know. And I said, what the fuck do I know? I sit there and said, oh, listen. And I told y'all, I don't know shit. Nobody under average. I don't do the 10 and under league, goddammit. That's fair. You know, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because I'm talking to niggas that were stars. He did that for 37 high school, though. You know? You never heard of him. He's the Michael Jordan of this old.
Averaging 17 points per game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And that one goes in. 2 from.
Your brain said what I said he said, right?
Stop! What's that? Stop.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the paint. Zubac, that's good. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Pass to Claxton, now Johnson. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. And the Nets miss again. Here's Flowers. Takes it out to Leonard. A 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Thomas. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Yes, that goes in. 27 points for him.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
They need this. That one misses.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They get it back, and here's Bogdan, and James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think Life just sent me a link for his job shit. He said he gonna tell me what to do when he get in the crib. He said it's a quiz, like some quiz shit, but it say some shit about flag or some shit. So he probably about to help me get a shit out of his job.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Outside Thomas. Look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Come to me.
Flowers the pass to Leonard. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 22.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
On the wing, Johnson. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats is...
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Zubats against Claxton. Thomas passes to Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The Nets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the first one drops. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, and you got other guys knocking out big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And now, our player of the game, Kawhi.
I won't put him on the gate. It's just crazy how they get their some shit. Like you can't insert yourself in that you ain't qualified for. Damn. That's a bang straight. Bang straight over here. I got 3 and they can't see all the defensive trophies at the crib. NBA trophy. And that's why, and you know what's crazy? That's why you probably have better games than me. Hey, Jeff T, where you run to? Don't be running, Jeff T. Nobody want to see that goddamn. But man, fix your lights. You got 1 light on, 3 lights out. God damn it. Hey, so what's up, kid? You putting that 100 up for your homie or not? Yeah. So you need me? I come back to Cali tomorrow. What we playing? We ain't ready tomorrow. We gotta go through a little weight program real quick. Just smoke a little weed. That's all. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get it right. Okay. Say that. So when we get it right, it's over. Don King, how long do you need? Don King. How long do you need? 2, 3 months. Don King. 3 months. How long do you need? Let's get right to it. How long do you need? Where you live at? I live in California and I live in New York. I can be anywhere. We need 2, because we're real busy right now. Right. You better hydrate this one. Yeah. Hey, you know. Yeah, I'm not playing nobody who ain't having over 10. We can be crazy. So please stop being, please stop fucking disrespecting me, dog. I'm gonna be a rep before you never average over 10. I'm gonna be the rep. But I can't be the rep. We gonna win. Come on, man. I'll be the rep. I got you. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. The role players talking like, come on, stop. Listen, I respect what you've done in your career. Congratulations. But if you have a 35, if you have a 37 in high school, we can have it over 10.
There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Sohan and MYNBA are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
The quick look, no good that time. San Antonio leading by 3. Fox with speed, and Fox powers it home.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Here's James, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who...